Welcome back, beautiful souls, to another episode of Channel Your Light, Own Your Intuitive. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm being told to talk about blueprints. So divine blueprints for, I want to say, about a month now, month and a half. I'm getting the month of February coming in for some reason. Project Blueprint. So this actually has multiple meanings. For me, Project Blueprint means really eradicating. My guy Ava is saying this is a really important topic because most people's blueprints were short-circuited to only remain within the 70% of the subconscious, because that is actually where most people's blueprint resides. Their conscious mind is completely unaware of it. So we are reducing the 70% down to a 50%. This is part of the Great Awakening, which allows us to ignite, remember, to consciously bring forward our divine blueprint. So the reason why this is important, I'm being told it's like I'm looking at a web and there are many different facets that are all interconnected to this. So to consciously remember the divine blueprint of thyself is of utmost importance, because when our blueprint is short-circuited and sent to only a specific area for too long, it becomes a pattern that, again, I'm hearing ingrained. There's many people in the collective consciousness on the earth plane. I'm being told to specify to you what the collective consciousness actually means. So the collective consciousness, Earth, Gaia, is her own consciousness. There is a sphere of consciousness which is considered to be the collective consciousness that resides inside the earth plane or earth planet. So the earth contact or concept, this collective consciousness is a compilation and a grouping of many souls from many different origins. This includes starseeds, this includes human beings, this includes entities that have not been identified necessarily by man at this time. This is why galactic warfare often comes up, or different concepts of the black and white, the duality, the them against us, all of those different concepts. It's also part of a network of consciousness that infiltrates different areas of the collective consciousness. So I'm being told cleanup crew. If you are part of the cleanup crew, that will ping for you or ring a bell of some sort. I'm hearing this is a message for a highly advanced soul. The cleanup crew is very important because it portends to cleaning up areas of consciousness. In order to be able to do that, you have been placed in areas of consciousness that are very heavy and very dense. You've also been placed in areas and levels of consciousness where people are intensely in the concept or idea of them against us, dark against light. The reason you have been placed in those spheres of consciousness is not a punishment. Again, I keep hearing not a punishment, not a punishment. It feels like a punishment. Erin wants to tell you, indeed, my friend, it does feel like a punishment, but I need to express with absolute sheer gratitude that indeed you are heaven sent. Your consciousness and your evolution is so much more powerful than you have been given credit for, and in addition, what you have given yourself credit for. I'm hearing heaven sent. You are heaven sent. There are people who view you as heaven sent. She who changes frequencies is what I'm hearing. But there's also a divine masculine that I'm getting this message very strongly for. A divine masculine who works behind the scenes. It's very much an energy of a masculine energy that does not seek fame in the public eye and does not seek for recognition for the things that he does behind the scenes. This masculine's energy actually aids others' frequencies and lifts people up when they need to be lifted up without really recognizing that's what he's doing. But I'm hearing he does know that that's what he's doing. He touches souls on that frequency because he chooses to. He is a highly enlightened being. You will know if this is for you. And in addition, I'm being told you will also know if this energy has touched you. It is a very powerful, profound energy and wisdom that comes through. And I'm hearing this masculine energy because we deal in spirit form. I'm being told I don't need to explain that in this video. That can be explained in another video. He says, I come with powerful energy to help guide people who are here to guide others. He says guides often have guides as well. There is no one that is not guided, even if the guide is guided by the concept of the maker or the one infinite creator. The Earth's consciousness, the collective consciousness that's being cleaned up at this time, we are moving from 70% of the collective consciousness being in the sub into 50%. That is a significant, drastic change for a lot of people. This means on the earth plane, all the towers, all the lightning, all the storms, all of those things that are being upended is because that 20% of the subconscious is coming up to the conscious levels. I'm being told that there are dual messages coming out at the same time. So I just want to take a moment and listen to what this means, because there is somebody who's experiencing a lot of dark, dense, negative, heavy energies being projected at you. And this heaviness, they're talking about in the collective consciousness, we have the concept that we are the creator of our own world, but that negates from the fact that we are also a collective consciousness. I have the consciousness of Ram Dass. This and that are true, and this too. So not only are you the creator of your own world, but there is a masculine energy. This is very much focused on masculine energies right now. The divine masculine, the sacred masculine, the masculine that is healing and coming online to the heart, the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit, all of it as one. It is, again, I'm being told this is connected to the other video of the divine masculine who is rapidly moving through expansion. This message is for you. This is one of your guides that's showing up. And of course, interspersed for other people, because a message for one person is often a message for many. You were placed in the collective consciousness. And I'm being told again, you were not only targeted, but it was projected at you. I need you to understand that you are heaven sent, is what your guide is saying. All is not what it seems. The purposes of you experiencing those dense spheres of consciousness is your energy is actually transmuting it by illuminating it and transcending it. As you transcend it, it's almost like karma follows you wherever you go. So if somebody is really due for a lot of good karma and has had the karma of others shoveled into their energetic fields, that is the law of cause and effect, which has hearing like a splinter in it. They're showing me, Ava, what is that? I'm going to ask Ava to step in. She says, Mom, the law of cause and effect kind of got scrambled because it no longer became those who created a cause or those who took an action that was of a negative impact. They did not receive the effect of their karma in that lifetime on the earth plane or in the way that it was intended based on natural law. This is how the law of cause and effect of natural law was changed and segregated out into the karmic laws. So karmic laws are the collective consciousness, man's creation. It is a relevant thing and it is important and it is part of the evolution of souls, whether it is level 1, 2, 3, or level 5. However, level 5 souls, when they come in the 5th dimensional consciousness, usually they are connected to 12th dimensional guides. The reason for this is to operate on the earth plane in the collective consciousness that is predominantly based in the 3D, that 70% subconscious. To be among the 5th dimensional consciousness is not an easy task. It is hard to be on the earth plane in the 5th dimension because you're both experiencing the regular 3rd dimension, but you're also highly in tune and connected to the 5th dimensional consciousness self. So it's like you're operating in the world both as your physical avatar, but as your higher self. So when you experience things out in the world, you're not just experiencing them as the 3D present form in the body. You're so present that you're experiencing them on multiple dimensions at the same time. And that can be confusing. That's also the reason why you can see or sense those dark, dense, negative energies. And in addition, that's also why you have been targeted. Because you are heaven sent, 33 master number. The energies have projected towards you and against you because you hold a frequency that changes others' frequency, because you're transmuting some of the darkest spheres of consciousness. And I want to be very clear. Ava says it's important for people to recognize the spheres of consciousness, that we are all one and we are all love. That is true on the macro level. On the micro level, there are micro spheres of consciousness, both inside the collective consciousness that make up the Earth's collective consciousness, which is what we are cleaning up. The subconscious is required to be revealed, for as one understands and remembers and sees their past lives and can see from a higher dimension, suddenly they become aware and have the knowing, or it triggers an understanding for them to begin to clean their sphere of consciousness and their house of self. This divine masculine who is heaven sent, I'm seeing you literally waiting in the wings. So there is a feminine on this stage and she is speaking, she is in the public eye, and I see this divine masculine waiting in the wings. And I'm being told you don't have to wait in the wings anymore. You can literally step out. I'm sensing your energy is very beautiful. It is very profound. Stop waiting in the wings is what I'm hearing. You can come out onto the stage. You can reveal yourself for I'm hearing the heaven sent messenger that you are. You have cleared some of the darkest spheres of consciousness as part of the cleanup crew. This feels very emotional for me because the words that are coming out is they're very proud of you. So it's almost like that level 5 continuance of being able to hold the space of being a guide for others who are working through that subconscious. That has taken such a significant toll on you. I'm hearing you have been burnt left, right, and center. It's almost like you were circled. You became the phoenix rising because everything around you you had to burn bridges. Things had to be in flames because those were the dark spheres of consciousness that your energy was powerful enough to come in and be with and hold space for and stand there and allow them to burn. So burn, I'm being told, is, I have Saint Germain here. It's the violent flame burn, which is the transmuting energy of the violet flame, that beautiful lavender purple energy rate and frequency, which often I attribute to the crown chakra or that energy. So I'm being told this masculine that's waiting in the scenes. So perhaps this is also, I'm being told there's also a feminine. I feel like this is a common story in the collective. There are many masculines and feminines, and take this as it resonates, because masculine and feminine does not mean male and female in the physical context. It's an energy. So it's the masculine energy of action, yang, and the feminine principle energy of yin and receiving. We hold both of those within us. So it's almost like I see this divine feminine receiving, and feeling a tug of war. There's like a tug on her energy, but there doesn't need to be, because the action, the masculine energy is literally waiting there. What are you waiting for? That's the song playing. It's almost like I'm seeing an angelic, Archangel Michael's literally like pushing you out of the wings on the sides of the stage, asking you to step forward because time waits for no man. I feel like that's a message I heard a really long time ago for somebody, and I'm being told time is an illusion. That is why time waits for no man. There's no point in delaying the trajectory or the timelines or delaying the thing that you desire, because what you desire desires you. I'm being told this divine masculine, it's okay for you to step out from the wings. It's okay for you to share all of your divine wisdom and knowledge. It's okay for you to be seen. The thing that you're afraid of was actually an illusion, which was projected by somebody else. And I'm now seeing the owl spirit. So what was hidden is brought to the light. There is somebody who is connected to the owl or attributes to the owl. And this is interesting because the last video was about after the storm, and I was very clearly told to show the owl. So there are owls who operate in the dark and see in the dark, not to illuminate what's happening in the dark, but was misusing the dark energy in order to almost amplify the illusions for you. You will know if this message is for you. Ava says, Mom, this is a confirmation for somebody on this channel that no, that energy is not yours. Yes, you are creator of your own world. And yes, you've had other people intentionally trying to impact your creations. This is because they are aware that you are heaven sent and that you will obliterate some of the barriers and blockages that have been holding people significantly. Like that is a very, very powerful energy this divine masculine holds. And Ava says it's very important that they step out because it was all just building. All of your experiences have literally, the purpose of them has been to build you up, to ensure that your energy, your vessel is so impenetrable by others' energy that you stand so firm that it does not matter what the storm is that comes. You are so rooted and you are so deeply grounded and divinely connected. Like your branches, I'm seeing, are reaching above the earth plane. If I'm seeing the earth plane right now, the earth, if I'm outside of it, it's like your tree stands, not only is it rooted far below the earth plane into the atmosphere, but it's also the branches, the divine connection is so far above the earth plane that it's almost like you're the only tree I see there right now. So my guides are saying, or rather you're saying to me, I'm not the only tree there. It's just that sometimes it feels like I am the only tree. So there's almost like a feeling like you've had a lonely journey and not being able to trust people. And I'm being told it's because you couldn't trust them. And that was divinely guided as well. It's all been showing you different facets of what occurs in the spheres of consciousness that are the darker elements. Your energy is impenetrable by others. You don't even have to be in the presence of other people. It's almost like your energy touches people and it activates something within them, or a tower immediately follows. It's like karma is following you. So what that means for me is that not that karma is following you, it's that wherever you go in those dark spheres of consciousness, those who have not been receiving the effects of their cause, they suddenly begin to receive it, whether it's good or bad. So this isn't about punishing other people. It's like I'm watching you walk around with a staff in your hand, energetically and spiritually. That has a lot of significance when I see that aspect, because your energy automatically allows the realignment of the great balancing that has to happen in the great awakening. So it's not like you're going around saying, oh, I'm going to punish this person and oh, I'm going to punish that person. It's like a natural result of touching your energy. This is why we're going back to heaven sent. This is why you are related to the master number 33, and I'm getting the image of heaven sent and the words heaven sent. That is the essence of your energy, because regardless of whatever the effect is of somebody's cause, if somebody is sowing something and they are not reaping what they have sown, it's like the moment your energy touches their energy. And again, I'm being told very specifically, it's not even in the physical 3D aspect. I mean through consciousness. So I'm being told very clearly, it's not even in the physical 3D plane. So the physical 3D plane probably for you has felt very lonely. I'm hearing the song, lonely, I'm so lonely. In the physical aspects, it's like you're surrounded by people, but you're still alone. It's like that concept has been there your whole life. But I'm being told very clearly, as you walk, all you need to do is touch the consciousness of somebody else, or have your focus directed towards the consciousness of somebody else, and they're automatically affected in the energetic and spiritual planes. It's important for you to understand that. It's almost like the time is an illusion and time waits for no man. It's like 24/7, your energy is constantly in multiple places, and you have been being groomed to be a powerful and profound guide on the earth plane as that other 20% of the subconscious is opened up. In addition, I want to say the heaven sent image that's coming through and the card number 33, that is from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. The link to purchase that Oracle deck, if you feel called or if you feel like it resonates for you, is in the video description. And as always, I am wishing you much love, light, peace, balance, healing, and transcendence. And until next time, I will see you in the next video.